Let's hold. Come on, let's hold. Come on, one more. I think this also is very close, but I'm going to jam. Hope that means going to fold. There we go. Okay, got to win a flip. Ace king into sixes. That's a bad start. Hold. Yes! Oh, yes, there we go. There we go. You know, it's tempting to, like, do something. 3-bet. Call. Folding's just annoying. Like, it's not like this is, you know, phenomenal, but it's not bad. Yeah, I mean, like, I haven't shown my house. I haven't done, like, a walkthrough of my house or anything either, right? Like, as far as I'm seeing, keep your personal life private too. Like, I just haven't done any of that. Like, I just haven't, like, and, like, that's fine. It's just, you know, like, I have, like I said, I had a goal when I started streaming. I talked about this at the beginning of the stream. I had a goal when I started streaming, and this is a vehicle for accomplishing the goal. You know, for me, it's as simple as that. It's no more complicated than that. And, like, maybe it'd be a bit faster if I did it a different way, but not like jumping up and down about this spot either. But, you know, it is what it is. Fade the club. There we go. Get the KO, baby. Get that KO. So yes, we are in the money in the 2600, which is great. Ace jack of clubs. It's going in. 15 bigs. There's not a lot of ways that this doesn't find the middle. I'm telling you that right now. Not a lot of ways. It's tempting to think that this is one of the ways that I would fold this hand, but I don't think I'm gonna. I don't think I'm gonna. I think I can make this player fold better hands than mine. Like, I think this player folds ace queen now. And, I mean, like, I think that Adrian can just have a pretty wide range of hands. Obviously, like, queens is one of them, but there's stuff that folds. Oh, we spiked the ace. Oh, we did it. Yes, we did. I think Adrian's range is weak enough. I mean, I kind of felt like he was going to be, like, I didn't feel anything. I don't know. I didn't feel anything. I just felt like I'm not supposed to fold ace jack suited against what I think Adrian's range looks like. I mean, it's like, okay, when I say okay, I'll tell you what I felt. What I felt was, I'll try to express it. What I felt was, it's too perfect. Like, that was the only problem. It was, like, too perfect of a setup, right? Like, you know, he's got 7 million. We're all really short. Like, he's the guy that Adrian wants to bully. Like, Adrian, you know, covers him, yada, yada. Like, it's just too perfect. And so, like, you know, maybe Adrian's being kind of careful there, especially positionally, to, like, not overdo it. Maybe. But probably not. Like, I've seen Adrian's aggressive as fuck, so, like, probably not. And that was the only, like, caveat, if you will. Going to make the call here with king jack offsuit against 3x. So where I see bet larger, I did check back the turn. Going to check back. And here as well. It's a tough spot. I mean, like, there's a lot of very strong hands still in Sam's range. So I can get check raised here. There we go. It's nice to get called. What did we get called by? Anybody? You guys guess. You guys guess what we got called by. Go on. Type it in the chat, too. I want to see you guys type it in the chat. Type it in the chat. What did we get called by? What did we get called by? Somebody guess. Hurry up. All right, you guys there yet? Everybody type in their guesses. Got called by a pair of fours. We got called by Jack 4. Jack 4 with the Jack of Spades. Now, he blocks Queen Jack, and maybe thinks I'm thinly value betting Queen Jack. To that extent, he's got a relevant blocker. Clearly, it's a situation where he's got a lot of hearts. It's definitely a thin call, though. Definitely a thin call. Jack 4. All right, so we've got 9s. This guy's got no big blinds. This guy's got 25 of them. I think we just risk it with the 9s. Try to get this 365 bucks. Hope this player doesn't have much. I think this player might just call it off with like 7s, thinking I'm trying to go after this. This is a very meaningful KO. Yeah, this player called off with 4s, thinking I'm just trying to go after it. Got to fade diamonds. We got to fade them diamonds. And we do. Because this is what we wanted. This, you know, I mean, like, this would have been great. That's what we were after originally. But I'll take the chips. We don't get the KO, but we get, you know, we'll take this KO and we fade those chips in that KO. But we worked out. That worked out pretty good. That worked out pretty good. All right, so this player opens. We flat ace 8 of clubs and 30 bigs. Make a call on the flop, which I think is very standard. Gonna make a call on the turn if villain keeps betting. We've cashed for 7,000 in that high roller as well, so that's good. That's good. Uh-oh. Trying to fade a boat. We're trying to fade a boat. It's a good card, though. I'll be honest, if you asked me for a card, I would have asked for a 4. I would have asked for a 4. And he has a boat. Alright, well, if he's going to have a boat, I wish that we would have gotten a different card. I wish we would have gotten a different card when he has a boat. Alright, we're going to just jam the ace-king here for, like, you know, 25 big blinds effective, 20, 24, whatever it is. It's not a lot of chips. It's not a lot of chips. Ace-king into 8s. Okay. Gotta get that king. There we go. You gotta ask for the right card. If you ask for the wrong card, nothing happens. If you ask for the wrong, greedy people, like, I don't want that ace. So what's the same thing? You know, we gotta ask for the king, baby. The king. It's what you need. It's where it's at. Let's go. Let's go. All right. KOs all day. Let's get another one. I love chips. Just call I love chips. Put the call out there with like king jack suited, and then fold to my shove. All right. We wanted the extra 500,000. We wanted the extra 500,000. Let's get paid. Let's get paid. Christmas time. It's Black Friday. Whatever you want to call it. All right, I still win. Gonna stack off here. Question is how to do it. Got jammed on here, which sucks. Gonna fold, obviously. This is interesting, like how wide I think this range gets. I don't think it gets wide enough to call it this, so I'm gonna fold. Start with 777. Fuck. I mean, if that hand's face up, I call, but it's a bad flop for me. Would have been a bad flop for me. Yeah, I mean, probably, like, I don't know. Maybe I should just be jamming. Like I said, at like these KO spots, like I haven't worked these out. No bullshitting. Opening up ace 5 suited. Pretty standard. And going to put out a small bet. Works for me. I could have just like 3-bet called this player, I guess. Like that's probably better. Kind of gross though. Kind of gross. I don't really want to shove 50 bigs across this small blind here. I'm going to put out the bet. It's going to get jammed on some here, but it's not always going to get jammed on. I'm going to check back 5-4 off. And I'm going to check back 5-4 off. I think it's a decent hand to stab. It's got decent properties for it, but they're not great properties either. I think with these suits, I'm going to take a shot at this. Let's hold. Come on, let's hold. Come on, one more. Yes, baby. That's what we need to do. That's what we needed to do. There we go. All of it. All of it, baby. All of it. Woo! Let's go. That's a good one. That's a good one. Gonna make the call. Check raise flop, barrel turn, triple me off. Ooh, ace deuce. It's alright. It's alright, happens. I don't even think the play's bad. I don't think my play's bad either. I don't think I can fold the river. So I think that just, I'm not gonna say it was a cooler, but I mean, because I didn't have to check raise the flop. But I think it's you know, reasonably played on all sides. Jesus, this freaking heart rate monitor keeps squealing. think bottom 2 we can check. Like what was bottom 2? It's a bad turn, obviously. Obviously, it's a pretty bad turn. It's a good river though. Scale of 1 to 10. We lose to the 9 of diamonds. We lose to the 9 of diamonds. Go ahead, put out the half pot bet. I think we're gonna get called a lot. Get raised sometimes, but mostly get called. We're gonna call and lose to the 9 of diamonds sometimes. Got him! We got him. Yeah. Queen Jack of spades. Queen Jack of spades. It was a good river. Alright, so you opened up ace 4 suited on the cutoff, button called. Blinds folded. I see bet small on the flop. Could have checked. We got walked up here, which is nice. I do think this player is a king a lot, but I think this is the hand that calls, so. I unblock bluffs when I have the 2 pair, like the ace and the 4. Okay guys, across all of the platforms that we're active on, you guys have made it very clear that in a product you need something that is both comprehensive, affordable, and delivered at a high level. So a lot of people currently are being priced out of poker, and we're going to change that. So what we've done inside BBZ is we've assembled from over 150 hours of my personal content that I've created and delivered for my students and horses over the last 18 to 24 months. We took the best content from that and we structured it all, laid it out in a very A to Z course style format, and are now delivering it at this price point. That's right, this price point. Wait for it, 100 bucks, okay? So we're gonna have over 20 hours of content in this. This has never been done before, and we are going to help you to crush, okay? So this is going to be soup to nuts, A to Z, affordable, high level, and comprehensive. Head over to bbzpoker.com and get it now. All right, so people talking about Adrian's bluff. Adrian's such a boss, next level bluff. I mean, it's not that crazy. The board paired and he's got 2 pair. It's a pretty standard bluff. As far as like hands to bluff with go, that's the hand you bluff with. You bluff with the hand that blocks the boats, which are going to be the hands that call. I had a boat, so that's kind of his point. His point is that he blocks hands like mine, which will call a shove. That's all fine and dandy. So that's how it works. The other thing too is that, you know, like I bet to a sizing choice that he might perceive as being capped, which incentivizes the bluff. Obviously that's on my part. And we're going to make the call here, unfortunately, hoping that my opponent doesn't have kings. Going to reshove 6s for 15. Going to fold ace 9 against the 20 big blind reshove. 6s into 5s, that's a good start. 6s into 5s. There we go. Pick up some chips. I think this is like, I don't know. It's not like it makes a bunch of money. Definitely doesn't. I don't think it's tragic either. This is only close because he's so short, otherwise I just fucking bet. That's a mixed river. Seems fine, right? Seems fine. I was thinking about potentially 3-betting, but opted to call. We'll take that one. We'll take that one. There are a number of situations where you actually want to overfold that number or that line or whatever. How do you know which ones without solvers? Well, you can start to speculate a little bit about situations where maybe it's not a good idea, where like if you actually cleared the MDF, like maybe that would actually be worse than just like conceding and overfolding. And so like the natural spot, like one of the natural spots for that is, you know, from the big blind when you catch a really unfavorable board, right? You call the big blind with a really wide range against an early position opener, and like the flop's like got, I don't know, like it's ace king, and he bets really small. Let's say he bets a third pot, right? And so against a third pot, you should be defending about 75% of your range. And, you know, you guys can go watch the video if you want some clarifications, see some different things about how that works. Yeah, this spot sucks. I think I can just fold still. I don't really have a good answer. Like, should I shove? Should I call? I don't know. Like, calling kind of blows these stacks. Like, calling like a pure weight with all these hands doesn't seem very good. Oh, there's the 5. Oh, God. Right dagger through the heart. We're going to call it off against a 7 big blind stack. I think. I wouldn't hate it if you folded, but I think this player's been pretty active, too. It's what it's felt like to me. Yeah. Ace-9 off. It's a bad flop for me. Yeah. That's what I get for being a nit. Would have made my set with the pocket 5s. I have to open this. Don't think it's close. And yeah, I'm not even saying I don't even know if the pocket 5s is an open or not an open. I just think it's close. Hand's not gonna do it. This hand will though. I think we're still doing fine. I mean, it's the bubble, but this player's got, you know, $400 on his head. Player covers both of us. I expect to still be doing... Oh, now we might be screwed. This range is not fucking around, so I might be screwed now. Okay, ace, queen, 9s. We got the best of it. We got to fade some stuff, but... Yes! Triple up, baby. Get it done. That's what we needed to do. Wow, we got a lot of chips. Going forward again, trying to get this player's KO. Also, I cover both of these two players, so like I don't think it's the worst. The only player that can really cause me problems is this one. So I don't think this is a great bet size here normally, but I don't think I can afford to take the risk of having like diamonds peel off, and I also don't think this range is like overweight flushes in this situation at all. So I think we just like go for it. I think it's a tough spot for me to thinly value bet. Like, I like bluff catching because I think that he can have like 1 diamond turn calls, and I think it's like tough for me to be like shoving thinly for value. Like, I would definitely shove that hand. I have no problem. But I think it's like tough for me to just be like bluffing there. Like, I think it's a really tough sell that I'm actually full of shit. So he had an ace high with an ace of diamonds. So I was trying to get a hand like that to maybe bluff it off against check because it's the bubble or whatever. But yeah, I think it's like a really tough sell that like I'm like bluffing a ton. So I think he can like hero fold all of his stuff like that. So. And put out a bet. Unfortunately, we got the fold, but it is what it is. Get the KO, so that's good. We'll take the KO. Hoping for a reshove here from ace queen offsuit. And I'm gonna check this back. I'm gonna call here. Kind of hate it though, but I think I'm still gonna do it. I'll call 1 through 25. 73. We're gonna fold. Gonna min raise the king queen. I'm gonna take a shot at this. Queens into ace king. Adrian is racking up chips. I'm gonna barrel this. And I'm going to check fold. Chopped pot. Wish I would have jammed. Wish I would have shoved. Gonna call with 6-5 suited, which I think's reasonable. Gonna see a lot of ISOs from Adrian, but didn't this time, which is nice. Just bought the ICM Masterclass, looking forward to start studying. But you missed my question. It was about what's the best way to start studying it. I think I'm gonna bet sort of biggish here. And check fold the river. I do think it's like reasonable to bluff, obviously, like, you know, I have 6 high. I think bluffing's reasonable, but it's not the best river for what I'm betting on the turn the way that I bet. It's not the worst either, but I can bet small. I wouldn't hate that. I think it's an interesting spot. I mean, like, as far as, it's probably a bluff, but like, I see him adjusted with like 3 stacks that are still kind of comparable to mine. I just think it's close. It's not like a perfect bluff. It's close to one though. So, yeah, it's close to one. It's tough to check. It's tough to check folded like 6 high. It's pretty tough. It's pretty tough. Uh-oh. That's not good. We gotta get really lucky. And we didn't get really lucky. Obviously, we did nothing wrong, but that was one of those spots where that's not what you want to see. What are the antes? 50k, 20% of my stacks in the middle. Ugh. Is there a pay jump for? No, the next jump's for 7 left. I don't know. I mean, like, maybe I should limp. I was trying to figure out. Yeah, 8 and 9 get the same amount of money. I should probably have limped then. I mean, I don't know. It's close. Yeah, that 6-5 of diamonds is like, I mean, it's the king of spades is kind of tough because of like, I don't know. I had some assumptions obviously about the way that the turn range was going to be, like what I was up against, and I had a lot of draws, and obviously like he can have queen x and 9x too, but I didn't think that queen x was going to be like as significant a part of his range. I did think 9x would be, and 9x definitely folds, so I do think it's close. I don't think I can really fold here against what was supposed to be any 2 cards and wound up being ace-10 offsuit. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Look at that. That's amazing, ladies and gentlemen. That is amazing. 8 left. I'm in last. There is a pay jump here, so like maybe I should have time banked before I shoved my 4 big blinds in. But I'll take a 4. Sad face. All right, we final table bubbled this 777, but still managed to cash for some amount of dollars. Gonna fold this. I'm thinking 5-3 offsuit's not my hand. I'm thinking not. Okay, folds to me. This will do. This will do. We're getting good hands on the button, like when it folds to us. Queen 9, you know, Queen 9 suited. Yeah, I think it was Queen 9 suited. Queen 9 suited, King 9 suited. We don't have to shove like the bottom. Like this, these are decent jams. Okay, that's a shitty hand to get called by when you're shoving King 9 suited. To be totally honest, take a king. No such luck. All right, guys, 17-8. We actually cashed like most of the tournaments we played today, so we had a really good day. We definitely had well over 22,000 in cashes if I had to guess. So it was a solid Sunday. Obviously we didn't win. That sucks, but not a bad day. Last day of the Black Friday sale. Make sure you guys go check out BBZCoaching.com. You know, make sure you're heading over to Range Converter, checking their stuff out. ICMizer, and you know, for people that are looking to get better, we've got the CFP program that's bumping. Make sure you check that out. You can jump into the BBZ Discord for help with looking for, you know, how to get into those types of programs and things. So, all right, thanks very much, guys, and I'll see you soon. All right, bye-bye.